For the masterclass, we are going to be hearing from a lady who is a local, who understands how things work. So when she speaks with credibility and experience, because she knows what she's talking about. She's one of us, and she understands the challenges and the opportunities. She knows. She walks the journey, so we can trust and hold on to her words. Today, we are going to be getting a masterclass from the founder and CEO of Nakedi Poultry Farm. She is from Ramavuela village at Mapela. She's an internal auditor graduate from VAR University of Technology, graduate from Buhles Farmers Academy, founder and CEO of Nakedi Poultry Farm, award winner at the Bambelela Business Awards Hollywood 2024, 2021 NYDA beneficiary, and Nakedi Poultry Farm was established in 2021 by Itumeleng Bridget Mahwete, who specializes in hatchery and live chickens to supply small-scale farmers. So they are 3 years into the business and believe that with the success of small-scale farmers or backyard farmer together, they can grow and fight the unemployment rate. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on stage, founder and CEO of Nakedi Poultry Farm, Itumeleng Bridget Mahwete. Keep it going, Batong. Keep it going.
Thank you. Thank you, Program Director. Tobela batho ba Mokopane. I guess some of you knows me, the guru of chickens. Okay. It's an honor and a great experience to be part of the Mokopane tea. And I'm going to start by introducing myself. I'm Itumeleng Bridget Mahwete. I'm the visionary leader behind Nakedi Poultry Farm. Before I started Nakedi Poultry Farm, I was working in oil and gas industry as an operation manager. That's where I get all the experience to run my business currently. While I was working there, I love money, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I was looking for an investment opportunity to invest on. That's when I came to Limpopo and I saw the gap into poultry business. As we all know that small-scale poultry farmers are often facing challenges in maintaining their businesses, and in most cases, we don't see them lasting for more than a year. So when I started the business, I told myself that I'm going to be the solution for small-scale farmers. Because I saw that they're not being able to maintain their business for long because they lack a lot of knowledge. So I believe that through empowering them to sustain their business for long term, we will grow together into poultry business, and we are also playing a part in reducing unemployment rate in our communities. Before I started the Nakedi Poultry, I did the market research, which it only helped me to initiate my business. But however, after I started, there were so many unexpected challenges. After I realized that now we are here, I saw a dream that I'm going to be a millionaire in a year, but it didn't happen like that. And running a business as a female, it's so much challenges because we have so many responsibilities that we jungle in while we are striving to achieve balance into the business world. And the first challenges that we had, we couldn't meet the demand of supplying our day-old chicks, and I took the initiative to apply to NYDA. I received a grant to expand our hatchery operations, and we also had another challenge of meeting the demand to supply our live chicken market. But with that, we are working closely with other commercial farmers to close the gap. Starting a business can really be extremely challenging, especially during your first and second year. I found that the mental strains was so overwhelming at times, and it's very crucial for you to have a strong support structure to help you to get through your tough times. Despite the struggles that you come across, if you survive all the first and the second year of your tough times, the rewards and the opportunities that comes with the success are truly worth it. So I'm going to share with you the tips that helped me to be where I am today. From day one when I did my market research, I got myself a mentor, someone who believed in my vision, and he was so much accountable he was holding me accountable for me to reach my goals. And when you start a business, you can't start by delegating everything completely. You have to be involved into your daily operation to make sure everything runs smooth. You also need to build yourself a team that can help you to manage other departments, because alone you cannot do it. And consistency is crucial when you want to build a successful business. It's important to ensure that all your products are constantly available to meet your customers' demand. That's why you see us collaborating with commercial farmers to close the gaps. And by maintaining a steady supply, you can establish a reliability and trust into your customers. I don't have much to say. I think we will go into questions, into more details on how do we make it, because we are only 3 years into the business. But always remember that with the hard work and determination and the right support, success is achievable. So, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, Itumeleng. I think we're going to be taking a picture. While we're taking your picture, we'll ask you this question. Just waiting for the camera guy to come through. When you see him, look in his direction, give him a big smile, give a nice Instagram pose. Get that shot. You know, there's something you said about, it sounds like, and not only you, even the previous speaker, the one-man show thing is discouraged. You know, when you are just working on your own as an island. It sounds like there is a discouragement of doing things on our own, of having people around us to help us, of building a team to a certain extent. So my question is, in building a team, do we build a team when the money rolls in? Or is it possible when I'm still trying to, you know, make ends meet and everything, to have 1 or 2 people around me to help me with my vision? Or should I wait until I have an accountant, you know, to build a team? Or is it something that I can I bring people on my journey and not just be a one-man show?
Okay. I think from when you start your business, obviously you cannot do it alone. It depends on the scale where you are starting. So to bring along 1 or 2 people to help you with the journey, and someone who's going to understand the vision, someone who's willing to grow with your business, I think it's important to involve those people into your journey. Also, your support structure. You need to have a very strong support structure. It could be your family, it could be myself. I was lucky to get a mentor who was there for me from day one when I did my research, when I told him that I want to venture into this business, and he said, no, go ahead, I'll support you throughout.
Okay. Do we have questions in the room? Thank you so much for that. Round of applause. We'll take 2 questions. I'll take one from this side, one from this side. I noted you at the back. I noted you at the back as well. So can we have mics going to the back? I saw other hands. We'll still have more questions. So I just saw them on my right. There's a gentleman wearing sunglasses there. Kali Zazaman. Kali Gokolo there. And there's a man in the back. Great. Question, please.
Ameshi.
Oh, my darling.
Don't do that to me.
Sorry, Lala.
So, hi, my name is Seshir Khopa. So I don't know if I didn't hear this part, if you shared it. When you started, where did you get the money? Where did you get the investment? Did you have savings, inheritance from family, stock fills? Where did you get the money to start? Because like Lebo mentioned that when she came here, she was struggling to get a job and she started the business. And also you've said you were working somewhere where you having savings, where you decided, let me save for this period, I'm gonna start the business, or how, so that some of us sitting here, we will be able to say, I have my personal money, where does it come from? The income, because as an entrepreneur, one of the challenges we have is that you have business money, but you don't have an income where your personal money comes from. So you feed from the very same business that is not making profit yet. So if you help us, where did you generate the business funds?
Thank you.
All right. While I did the market research while I was still full-time working at an oil and gas industry, and I was looking for an investment, remember? So while I was looking, I took all my salary. I had to sacrifice and build the business before I even came and worked on the project full-time. So when COVID happened, I was taking all my salaries, just building my business until 2021, when we became live and starting to operate. And after we started to operate, that's when we had challenges with lack of resources, and I applied for a grant funding at NYDA. They helped us with the expansion of our hatchery.
Thank you for that. And that's a very important question that you're asking, very important, because thank God you had a salary at the time. But the reality is that we start our businesses without any background, without any salary. It's, sometimes, and that's a reality in our townships, in our villages, when we start these businesses, we are hoping that'll be our source of income. We don't have another source of income to boost the business. But thank you for that. That is your experience, and we thank you for sharing that. The other question? Please stand up and introduce yourself and ask the question.
Thank you. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Taboko Tlako, all the way from Polokwane. My question, it's very simple to you, my sister, is that you spoke about your journey that you have went through in terms of how you articulated and achieve where you are today.
Yeah.
I think into what we call systematic planning, it's more core in convince to entrepreneurship. What is it and strategic that you have invested into in terms of you and cooperative business partners that you're working with at the moment? What was the initiative behind when you started to implement your business to where it is today? That was my question.
Can you ask again?
I think your question is not quite clear. Just please try to simplify it. Maybe or just make it more clearer what you're asking. She didn't quite get you. No, not that you're not clear. She didn't quite get you, and she's just asking if you can just repeat your question again.
Okay. My question is that, hence you have started your business through where you have started to invest it. I think we call it, I can say in a nutshell, saying that you just started with what you have.
Yeah.
Because that's where it started. I can I heard from that conversation that
Yeah.
you're saying to entrepreneurs that all things that you need to articulate, it started with what you have.
Yeah.
It could be small thing and whatever that it could be could be financially, but my question was based from your perspective that what was your initiative when you started your business that this is one fundamental that I'm going to invest that lead me as an entrepreneur who I have become today?
Okay. My initiative, right?
What was your initiative?
Yeah. Oh, what is my why? Okay.
Are we getting it
My
right? What is
why.
your why? Is that what you're asking?
Okay. All right.
We don't mean to frustrate you, my brother. I can see that you're
Okay.
but we just want to make sure that we get you correctly.
Okay.
You're asking her, what is your why? Like, why did you start?
Okay.
Okay.
Like I said.
Please.
Okay, sorry for that. Like I said, well, while I was working, I was looking for an investment opportunity. For me, I saw that where I was working, in terms of security, I didn't see my future just as an employee. That's why I wanted to start the business. That's my why. I wanted an investment opportunity for me to live the way I think I want to live. I didn't have anything else besides looking for something to make a living and a better living.
Are you answered, my brother? I won't
No,
move
he's
until
not.
you are answered.
It's not.
Because I can read the frustration from here. Someone
Okay.
tried to summarize your question to say, what is your why? Maybe, okay, I didn't even get the question as well. Are you going to help us?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
I think
Let's get you the mic so that you don't strain your vocal cords. Thank you.
okay, my name is Itumeleng. When Itumeleng was explaining her why, I think in the beginning she mentioned something about when she came into Mokopane, she saw a gap in the poultry, right? So, and then that encouraged her to go on with her plan of going into that investment. Initially, I can say the answer that you just gave now, like having a better living lifestyle, whatever that is. But you said you saw a gap in the poultry business in Mokopane, right?
Yes.
I think it answers our brother here.
No, you're not answered. You are answered. What was your initiative in corporate? I didn't even quite, I'm not sure. If it was possible, I didn't even, what was your initiative in working with corporate? Was that your question? All right.
And I think he asked about the strategy that I used.
The strategy that you used.
The strategy that I used, right?
Yeah.
For me to be where I am. Okay.
Okay.
The strategy that I used is through my mentor. As through my mentor, he's the one who's been holding my hand up until today. That's the strategy I used.
Okay, thank you. Our relikile. Relikile, Samma, relikile. Do we have other questions online? Maybe just let us know if there's a question online that we can answer. I'm looking at the time, and for the time that was allocated, I think I can, use my prerogative to sneak in one last question to Itumeleng. There at the back, please. Can we have a mic there?
Hello everyone, my name is Aniki Lamola. So my question is finding balance, because in most cases, entrepreneur, we struggle in terms of balancing our things, and it's very easy for you to be consumed by your own business. So I want advice in terms of finding balance of how to do everything and also to manage your relationship with your clients. That's my question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. To be honest with you, finding balance is not easy because my home is at Hammanskraal. I was working in Joburg and I had to relocate to Mokopane just to do business. So I had to separate from everything and leave a baby. So it was just a sacrifice. I couldn't say there was a balance. There was a time that I was not seeing a family for a year, just focusing on building the business. And to be honest with you, it's just putting more work into the business because you want it to be successful, because you can't be leaving from Joburg and coming here for a failure. So I was just much more focused on the business than anything else. There was no balance.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Before you take a seat, Itumeleng, we're going to give you a gift. Also very important to mention, as the gifts are coming up on stage, you'll be taking the picture with the gifts. We have exhibitors on the right side of the venue.